Recently there's been a spate of short, succinct Metroidvania games that can be completed in like 90 minutes, and your mileage on this and whether or not you like it will depend on where you sit on the design philosophy of cheap game, minimal mechanics, rinse and repeat for a short game, versus I would pay a couple of quid more but get a more complicated, enthralling and engrossing game that will have more things going on. Drillbird is firmly in the former rather than the latter. You play as a bird that has a drill instead of a beak, and the idea is that you then go drilling for various different gems. You'll then pull those gems back up to your egg and feed it to it, and the idea is to then hatch your ginormous egg. You've only got a certain amount of energy that you can drill through for, or a certain amount of time really, to drill per day before then a spirit comes and chases you away or you conk out. And so you'll need to kind of get yourself back to your egg to sleep at the end of each day, but also you have a weight limit. And if you are carrying gems back up again, you're going to struggle with your lack of infinite flapping because you can only now jump 3 times. As you bring more gems back to your egg, that earns XP, and an XP can be turned to upgrading your health, the amount of weight you can carry, the speed of what your drilling is, and also how much fuel you have in your drill before the darkness sets in and you have to return back home or be killed off. And if you get killed either by a boulder dash moment of something collapsing down on top of you, or you get hit by too many enemies, or fall on too many spikes, you will then just respawn and lose everything that you've lost that day. So it's not a hard and fast like death, but there is some limited impact in what happens. Drillbird handles well. There's some good setup for different types of enemies, like one constantly floats upwards, a couple keep on walking and just keep walking downwards until they hit either a dead end or get stuck in a pit or find something that kills them. And there are a few things that will kind of chase and follow you around, so you can kind of lead them to their death and doom. And as you kill them, you also get XP too if you want to. There's a couple of achievements that are related to trying to not kill anything. I wasn't able to do that. I needed to clear my way. But what I did find was that the further in deeper that you went in Drillbird, there are very few additional mechanics that kind of expanded upon any of these basic principles. And so I ended up focusing on just grinding to upgrade my character so that they could then carry more and drill faster, which then meant I was able to get down and back up again quicker. There's this cool little thing about drilling into solid ground so that it makes flowers so that you can then kind of have elevators to bring you back out again, which is quite handy to save time. But aside from that, it stays identical from beginning to end, and the incremental increases in your character don't necessarily do enough to warrant the Metroidvania moniker, because you aren't learning tons of things here. You're learning about 2 things and that's it. So just bear that in mind going in. This is a short, small, succinct experience that does a couple of things quite well, but the price point reflects that. And so if you're expecting complexity, look elsewhere. Drillbird won't have it.